Where we are up to game at number 6 for the day. 6, and it's 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock, game number 6. We have the boys in pink and I'll say baby blue. They are the Yarrabilba Cane Toads. Horrible name though. I mean Yarrabilba.
The Bilbians.
The
Bilbians are back in town.
And they are taking on the Ballbusters from South Australia. South Australia, a place you can be born in, but you move away from.
As the sun continues to shine.
The sun is shining beautifully on this pitch.
What do we know about the Ballbusters, Matty?
Okay, over in the bowling for Yarrabilba, we have Mitch LaPrue, commonly known as Barge Ass.
He's built up the back. Built up the back. And as he comes in, good start. Nice one.
Good start from Mitchell LaPrue.
Off the short run today, Mitch.
And it seems again we don't have a live score. Something going on here with the internet connectivity on this beautiful sunny day. No, I wouldn't have thought there'd be any interruptions.
Might be too much sun coming through to stop the internet there.
And just a quick score update from the last game. 3 short, 1 for 53 after 6.2. Oh, the keeper dives into the mud, gets up, retrieves the ball, and they run 2. It's not exactly what you want to be doing on a Saturday afternoon, diving into the mud.
No, I think the puddle helped save the boundary there with that extra fielder stopping it as the water splashed everywhere.
Oh, he got him on the gloves.
Beautiful ball by Mitch LaPrue.
LaPrue unhappy with the bowling of wide the ball before he bounces him. Pops it up in the air, straight down the pitch. There's an easy 2 if they run the first one hard, but it goes for 4. Oh!
Oh no, mix
Terrible
up between
fielding.
the fielders, no commitment there.
Not the greatest start for the Cane Toads. Oh, and here comes former Mr. Number 3 bowler in the world. I mean, bowls right arm off spin, and he's former number 3 in the world. And certainly like to tell people about it. Gavin, the Captain Andrews, the school teacher from Logan Village.
I think there's plenty of people from the Bedosic comp who love to tell you about their stats and scores.
Come on, number 3. Here's number 3. Oh, number 3 starts with a pie. That is an absolute pie. Oh, big swing, no ding.
Got lucky to get away with that ball.
And Patrick, Mr. Sauce on your door, comes and collects it, the wicket keeper.
They might be calling for physio for some extra barbecue sauce on that ball soon. Oh. Just a nice little bunt down the ground for a single.
As
Team appealing, but to no avail. The umpire unchanged.
As the sun continues to shine here in Wollongong like it has done for the last 6 days, it's a beautiful day for cricket.
I think you might need to pass me my sunny soon, Matt.
Oh, I reckon we're going straight from here to the beach. Beach weather. This is at Wollongong. It's up in the air, but Brett Sinclair, the big, trying to get that 130 kilo frame moving. It's not easy. He's not running downhill. He looked like he was on a treadmill there. Maybe he's got a new name, Brent the Treadmill Sinclair. Shout out to Chris Gilmore from All Properties for sponsoring the Cane Toads to get here. Chris Gilmore, also a sponsor of the Brisbane Bullets.
Really?
Oh, really?
Amazing.
Must have pulled some real strings to get that at sponsorship.
No, he just paid a lot of money.
Change of bowling here. Who's
At the
gone
end
on
of
here,
the
Matt?
second over, we have Leslie Neal, the bogan from Logan, coming on. If you've met Leslie, you'll understand what a bogan from Logan is. Down the pitch, Gavin Andrews. Oh, he didn't even show some commitment, captain.
I think he forgot what sport he's playing there. He tried to use his feet, not his hands.
Slide, sir. Oh, we'll be reminding him about that one all night. I mean, somebody teach these guys from Bow Desert how to catch.
Very confident the Bashairs don't have a problem with that, Matt.
Until you hill it to our skipper.
Oh, bang.
Bang. I mean, that's what happens.
In the gap.
No
beautiful
commitment
shot.
from the captain, and the next ball goes for a boundary. Yeah, that's on you, captain. Put your hands on your head.
Now, what does he come back with the ball after getting smacked
Come on,
like
Leslie.
that?
Bring it on here, son. Pitch it up, straight down the pick. Hang on. Do we clap him? Yeah, clap. We'll be reminding you about that all night. All night. The Ballbusters have started in a bit of a hurry here. The Ballbusters are doing really well. Oh,
wow.
up in the air. Any of the catches that I've seen? No. Oh!
Massive stack down in the outfield, but retrieves it without it.
Is
going
that
for a
Callum
boundary.
Whiting?
It is.
Is that Callum
I
Whiting?
believe it is, Matty.
The mullet truck driver that goes to Chinchilla 3 times a week. The mullet takes more photos of his car than anything else in his life.
Oh, second to himself.
Second to himself and that mullet.
Let's hope he didn't get that beautiful mullet wet.
So Gavin Andrews, former world number 3, coming on to bowl again.
They're trying to restrict them early with using all their good bowlers early. Let's hope it pays off for them.
I mean, I know he was number 3 in the world, but I wouldn't say he's a good bowler.
Not anymore, Matt.
Straight down to LePreau. Interesting thing about Mitch LePreau, he actually got selected in a representative team a couple of weeks ago, and he got to choose Cairns or Wollongong. And guess what? He chose Wollongong. And I've seen some pictures from Cairns today, and I think he's picked the wrong thing. I reckon he should have picked Cairns.
That's just
Beautiful
gone
shot.
smack.
That's a great shot. The Ballbusters, they're on fire here early.
This is a big chase. This could be 70, 75 plus.
And, I mean, the Cane Toads have also had some practice at some 10-over cricket, but even though we're playing 8 overs, I mean, then
It just changes the whole concept of your mindset.
Comes in again. And the ball
Bang,
goes
that's gone.
again.
that's
Beautiful
gone over the rope.
Ooh. Nowhere from the hide out there, unfortunately. He's
As the
stuck
call,
by himself.
as the call comes from the crowd, bring him on from both ends.
You cannot set a field for a guy outside the boundary. That is.
Can
poor
you really
bowling.
believe that this guy was number 3 in the world? Really? It's almost like he must get in there and adjust his own stats.
No one would ever do that. Oh, you see
Oh.
the frustration
Oh.
from the bowler, but ladies and gentlemen, that was nothing there.
That's
at
not the
all.
language you want to hear from a Catholic school teacher. I hope your students aren't watching this, Mr. Andrews.
Let's see what the next ball is.
Up in the air. Are we going to see a catch today? No, we're not.
No,
We are not.
no commitment from the fielders there or urgency.
It's almost like these guys need gloves. Every one of them. They couldn't catch a cold in the Antarctic.
Well, it's hard to say when they haven't had much game time, as the team has struggled in recent times.
Unfortunately, we don't have a live score at the moment, but yeah, probably about 40. 40 after 4 overs.
I'll say you're about right there, Matt.
I mean, thankfully, Mr. Andrews has finished his spell because, one, he's been bowling pies, and two, I mean, Catholic school teacher swearing? Come on. Give yourself an uppercut, sir.
Not a bad ball to start.
Who have we got on here? Number 76. Is that Benson Trembath?
I believe it is.
That is Benson, the bodybuilder, Trembath. The bodybuilding electrician. Mate, that guy, he will take more photos of himself than Callum takes of his car. Showing, mid-40s, and he's got abs. Got abs.
Oh, beautiful ball coming back.
Oh,
behind.
not too quick, Benson. Watch that knee, Achilles, elbow, shoulder. I mean, he's a bit like Phil Myers. Fakes an injury every game. Every game.
Got to get those sympathy points.
The ball busters here are dominating, but this has been a decent over by Benson Trembath.
You just took the words right out of my mouth, mate. I think he has been the pick of the bowlers. I hope we see him again soon, and it's not a one-over hero.
Yeah, but if I was a captain, I wouldn't be giving Callum Whiting a bowl ever. I mean, ever.
I'm not a captain, but I have to agree with you there.
Oh, bang, gone.
What
Okay.
a shot!
No, okay, I take that back. Benson, great spell. Hit the pine, buddy.
I have to say, that is the biggest six I've seen of this tournament. That is in the car park.
That is in the car park. I mean, we keep talking about Greenbank. That is into Logan Village from Greenbank. That is in the next suburb.
They don't feel fields big enough for this guy at the moment.
I mean, just darting it into the keeper's pads. I mean, sorry, the batter wearing keeper's pads, darting it in and bang, gone. Oh, Levi Bastian, 17-year-old Gold Coast trailblazer. He's a trailblazing 17-year-old.
When you're playing in a competition like this, it is all about the change-up. He bowled 4 balls the exact same. He got away with the first few and then expected the same result, and the batter saw it coming.
Let's see if the young fella can teach him how it's done. Bang. Straight down the pitch. 4 runs. Oh, Mitchy LaPrue commitment, but he knocks it on. It's a knock-on, sir. Oh, no, that's tomorrow night, the grand final. Sorry.
But that just shows the class of Mitch LaPrue with his effort compared to the other fielders out there. Sliding in that slippery wet. All possible
Straight
chance
up.
here.
Who's underneath it? It's Benson. Oh, Benson.
He redeems himself with a catch.
Benson, you should teach middle stump how to catch. I mean, Michael Cullen, hang your head in shame. Benson Trembath, the bodybuilding Sparky, showing them how it's done. I mean,
I hear Middle Stumper down there every Wednesday night with their fielding, and they tout themselves as some of the best fielders, but sitting on the side waiting for my turn of commentary was some of the most poor fielding from Middle Stump. They really need to be down there 4 nights a week. Oh, half tracker down the pitch, that should be 4.
it's always the way though, isn't it?
I
New
agree.
batter comes to the pitch, slog 4, after a wicket. Normally after a drop catch, but this guy, I mean, he's taller than Sandro Santo. I mean, he's
That's-
even
that's
taller
not that
than
hard.
LeBron James. He could be the LeBron James of cricket. Look how big he is. Bang,
Full toss.
full toss.
Batsman will take that any day of the week. This bowler's struggled to get his line and length. It hasn't been a consistent one that's troubled the batsman yet.
Oh, fully.
and
That's
that
gone
should
for
go
6.
6.
Is that off the gloves?
The umpire's singled.
No ball, 6.
6.
Whew. I think the Cane Toads are going to be chasing 1,000 here, even off 8 overs. 1,000.
Do you think the Cane Toads have that kind of batting lineup to chase that?
I mean, they've got Mitch LaPrue. Other than that,
You can't depend on one player
Callum
like some
Whiting,
teams do.
Mr. 34 from 38, he's the ultimate slow batter. You've got to put him at 8. So I think if I'm looking at a lineup, it's got to be Mitch LaPrue. He's going to have to do all of the damage, and the other 7 batters kick their stumps over in 7 balls and let Mitch face every ball of the innings.
That is one interesting tactic I've never thought I've heard before, Matt.
I think it's got to happen. If it's not Mitch, I mean,
I've seen Mitch LaPrue's batting in person and he's impressive, but I don't know if he can do it by himself. The weight of it might slow him down.
Mitch, I should have been in Cairns, LaPrue.
He definitely won't be getting a sunburn down here.
Here comes Brett the Behemoth Sinclair. He has an interesting bowling action for everybody watching at home. He's a zippy bloke, bowls a heavy ball, but it just comes out weird and you don't know where the ball's going.
Well, that's half the time for LMS is those bowlers who don't know what is going to come out themselves.
Oh, it starts with a slow ball. Actually, that was just his on-pace ball, but it's just slow.
I think it took the umpire a second to realise what had actually happened.
It almost bounced twice.
That's impressive. Just a nice little shot down to the fielder for 1 run.
Gets away with a short ball. I mean, seriously, how tall is this guy? Is he like 11 foot?
I feel this one's going to go for 6, Matty.
Yeah. I mean, is this guy Jack and the Beanstalk? Is he the Jack?
I think he is. I don't think they built
He's a
bats
big man.
enough for this man.
Oh, it's gone.
Beautiful shot.
Over his...
Oh!
Oh!
Slipped over.
Whiting down on his backside again.
Wouldn't have mattered. It's gone for 6.
It has gone for 6. I mean, this bloke here, I mean, we don't have a live score, so I don't even know his name, unfortunately. But he's faced like 4 balls and hit two sixes.
I see with his technique, he has to crouch down quite significantly to be able to hit that ball as far as he does.
It's almost like he's using a toothpick as a bat.
That's what it looks like to me. Oh. The umpire dives out of the way. That ball was hit so hard. It's not a bad comeback from the bowler after being hit for 6.
It's probably a good thing to get the big fella off strike. I mean, the big fella's the one that hits bombs.
From a bowling perspective. Oh. Oh, he's giving him!
Oh, he's run him out. Oh, controversy.
Sitting in the commentary box where we were.
Oh, that's actually a stumping. So that's a wicket to Sinclair. I mean,
correct.
Unusual
What
wicket.
was the batter
but
doing?
It's a wicket. What was the batter doing? He was on holidays. I mean, I know you're in Wollongong from Adelaide on holidays, but you've still got to be thinking when you're batting, mate.
There was a massive delay between that ball being caught by the keeper and thrown in. I was thinking, what is the keeper doing? But the umpire gunned him straight away.
Number 27, you need to go and have a good hard look at yourself. Take a mirror to bed and have a look at yourself, mate. That was terrible. Brent Sinclair with his continued bowling pies. Oh, underarm. Callum, I take lots of photos of my car whiting.
He does.
He does. We hear it from the cheap seats. Oh, Mitchell, I should have been in Cairns LaPrue to bowl the last over. I would love to see Mitch bowl this guy a bouncer. And I reckon he could probably get it that high.
I think he'll need to start from a step ladder to get the height.
I reckon first ball of the over has got to be a bouncer. At his head, mate. At his head. Oh!
Oh, he's cut him up. He's going for the LBW, but
I mean,
his pads are so big.
It hit the top of his pads. Normal bloke like you, Connor, that would have hit you in the head.
That would
Never
have been
out.
almost at my helmet.
Never out.
Never out.
It's a good start by LaPrue. Showing the pedigree of why he should have been in Cairns.
Oh, 100%. That was a beautiful ball.
Very well bowled, LaPrue. They're going to come back for 2, and I'd take on this Callum Whiting's arm every day. Every day.
They should have had the relay out there.
You look at that throw, that is just Callum Custard Whiting.
Come on, Custard.
That is not an Oz Champ standard arm.
I mean, you'd think with a left arm that's on a gear stick driving a truck every day, they would have a bit of forearm strength. No. That's Custard, Callum. Bang, that looks like it's going to go for 4. Oh no, Gavin Andrews actually does some work in the field for once.
Much better throw in, keeping them on their toes.
Well, the Catholic school teacher from Logan, the swearing Catholic school teacher from Logan Village.
He swears him out.
Waiting for a score update.
Oh, field change by Ulapuru. He's not happy. Field is all moving around by, looks like, one spot. Oh, it's down his throat. No, it's 6. The fielding change only results in 6 hitting.
Come in, cheap, ball him a bouncer, mate. Test out his chin.
The crowd giving some advice to the bowler. Let's see if he follows it. Oh, not a bad follow-up ball after hitting for 6. That's the end
At the end of
innings.
the 8 overs, I would hazard a guess and say that the Ballbusters are on around about 70, maybe 80. Just waiting for an update to come from the umpires.
No matter what, I think it was very impressive hitting performance by the Ballbusters in these conditions. I think, especially after the last game, it's an improvement on the score.
Absolutely. As we take a break and we let the Avery Santo comedy show start.
So, have fun. 81 after 8 overs.
They can do it.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Final score of the innings, 81 after 8 overs. And the Cane Toads are going to look to come back out and try and knock off these blokes. And it looks like Connor Roberts is sticking around. Mr. Roberts, what did you think of that innings?
Well, I think it was a mix of fair bag of innings. You had some good bowls, you had some poor bowls, and then you have even worse bowling.
Yeah, mate, that bowling was absolutely horrendous. That was not cane toad. That was not cane toad like bowling. It's atrocious. It's putrid, and it's not acceptable. They need to pull their finger out. They need to get on the bat, and they need to hit some runs.
100%. I heard in a trial match against the second 11, they got hit for over 200 runs in a T20 match of LMS. Now, that's not the kind of performance you want to be bringing into Oz Champs.
Absolutely not, mate.
No. Do you think they'll have the batting lineup tie?
I really hope they do. They've got some big hitters in their team, but whether they can execute in these conditions is another question that needs to be asked.
I'd much rather be the Ballbusters at this stage. Having runs on the board in these conditions is golden. Cane Toads lost the toss, and from there it's been downhill for them.
Absolutely, mate. The sun is trying to poke through with a little bit of rain sprinkling around, but we're hoping it stays away.
Lovely blue sky behind us, so let's hope that sticks around for a while.
Yeah, fingers crossed, mate. Fingers crossed. Ballbusters getting together. They're going over a pre-bowling innings ritual, getting their game plan together, and heading out onto the field now. Again, the live score's not been synced, having a couple of technical issues, but trying to get on top of it. But stay tuned for the end of each over, and we'll get you that score update.
You see straight away the Ballbusters have come out with a lot of energy. They definitely on a high after that batting performance that they're going to try and keep on a roll and get on top of Cane Toads early in this innings. I think if Cane Toads lose Mitch Rapue, it's all over from there.
Yeah, the Bullbusters, they're on a high. They've had a very good batting innings, and they're hoping that they can follow up in their bowling. The umpires need to remind the players that we are behind on time, so the batting team, the Cane Toads, they need to get on and get out.
I do have to say the umpires and all the ground staff are doing terrific effort to get us on today. It's been hard work out there, but we're all on playing cricket, and that's what we've all come here for.
Yeah, mate. One field out of 9 only available due to the conditions, the weather in Wollongong. We've come out to Dapto to Reed Park. Scenes here at the Reed, and we're playing cricket, and that's the main thing. That's all that matters.
That should just show the magnitude of rain we've had. 1 out of 9 grounds available. That's just amazing that we're able to play today.
100%, mate. I mean, we've seen the conditions of this field on how they're playing. We've seen blokes slipping over. We've seen big hits. We've seen it all here. But I think at the end of the day, the lads that are playing, they're just happy to get on. They're happy to have a hit, and they're just happy to have fun, and that's what it's all about.
100%. The amount of shadow batting, the boys being so itchy that they want to get out there for the cricket bats, because that's all we've come in for, play some cricket, have a good laugh, but they just, hasn't been the right conditions, obviously, but they're really keen to get on no matter what playing condition we're in.
100%, mate, and the Cane Toads are looking to come out. Just trying to see who we got opening the batting.
Need some magnifying glasses here, Ty.
Yeah, mate. Try to get onto it. I think we've got Gavin Andrews at one end.
Let's hope he can pick up from his poor bowling and really help the team and steer them to a good performance.
100%, mate. And they need a captain's knock here from Mr. Andrews.
100%, but
The
we
school
don't need
teacher?
any foul language from him. That was very poor.
Very poor, mate. It's not what a captain should do. It's not what a captain's all about. As the first ball is about to be bowled from the Ballbusters. Comes in. And he cuts away down to third man for a single.
Well, off to a start of some kind of only 1 run. They're definitely going to need more than that to win this game.
Block down to third man. That gets a single.
I'd say very test match type of cricket to start this 8 over game. Not what I would have imagined their game plan to be.
And that brings Gavin back on strike. Cane Toad Boyd's here chasing 82, and singles aren't going to win it, so they need to start hitting boundaries from the get-go. Gavin needs to push. The 2 is on. He's called for the 2, and he's going. He's going. Oh, he slipped over. Misfielded.
Well run there. I think the moral of the story today is really put pressure on the fielding team. No matter what kind of strength they have in the field, everyone's under pressure here with how slippery the ground is under them.
I think no matter what, whether you're the bowling or the batting team, everyone's under pressure in these conditions. So it just all depends on which team can get on top first and capitalise on it.
Yeah.
A big swing and a miss from Mr. A, the teacher himself, Mr. Andrews. Big Gav.
I'm very impressed by how long this guy's run up is, and he's not slipping. It seems like he's going at full pace, which is troubling the Cane Toads a little bit.
You know what? From the looks of it at this angle here, mate, it looks like he's wearing spikes on Syntho. Might not be the case, but that's what it looks like.
These conditions are not phasing him at all.
And that's a shot there from Gav, straight into short cover.
I think the commentator's curse right there, being the front foot, no ball.
It is a no ball, and it's a free hit.
Let's hope the Cane Toads can capitalise on this and make them pay.
They need a boundary. They need something big to start. Oh, he bowls a slow ball, gets him reeled in for it, and it's a dot ball.
That is beautifully bowled. That had Gavin Andrews in all sorts.
And that is over.
This is a 2:15 game.
I think after that first over, the Cane Toads are definitely going to need a lot more than that to win this game or come close to making this a contest.
So the Cane Toads after 1 over are none for 6. Peter George was your opening bowler. Gavin Andrews 5 off 4. Patrick Hansen is his batting partner, 1 off 2. As the second over commences, and it's come through, and it's 4 runs.
That is definitely not what you want to see as the captain of the fielding side.
4 runs plus a wide.
With these shortened boundaries at the back, it makes it very hard not for that ball to go for 4 when it goes past the keeper.
100% there, mate.
I think I'd be guilty of about 10 of those 4s if I was bowling today.
Oh, mate, we don't need to bring that up because. Oh, that's a big no ball.
That's called by the umpire, no ball above waist.
But they're pushing for 2. Big Gav gets himself back on strike. He doesn't pull a Phil Myers moment. He gets himself back on strike.
Cane Toads are on top here. They need to capitalise on this. This is their over if they're going to make their charge for this game.
Big Gav, he needs to go big here. He needs to send this. Comes in. He bowls another one. He's called a no ball. And that's gone for 4 runs, hopefully. It has. And that's what Gav needs. That's what the Cane Toads need.
7.
It's 7. Because he's already bowled a no ball. So it's 3 runs. 7 runs off 1 ball.
I have to say, with Gavin Andrews' batting technique, it looks like he couldn't hit it past the inner circle, but he smoked that one.
He found the middle of the bat on that. Big Gav, he needs to do it again.
The bowler's under a lot of pressure here. What's his comeback? I feel this one's going to go for a boundary again, being a free hit.
Needs to go big. Comes into bowl. Oh, he's bowled another one!
The umpire's caught. Get this guy off. This is horrendous bowling in the second over. I think the batters are asking if this guy is allowed to keep bowling.
He is allowed to keep bowling because they're not head high dangerous. They're just above the waist. But he needs to settle himself. Needs to take a breath, and he needs to pull his finger out and really get the ball on the pitch. Because
I see the captains come over and talk to those. I've been part of those many talks as the bowler because I'm known for the beamers. But all we need to do is just calm down, cross seam, and just bowl it, and don't overthink it. I think.
Well, let's hope you take some of that advice yourself there, Mr. Roberts, as he comes in the bowl, hits the pitch, and there it is.
The crowd goes wild because it hit the pitch.
Comes in. There we go. He's called it a wide. That's another 3 runs to the score. And this has been an absolute sensational over for Yarrabilba Cane Toads. They've just got the runs and the start that they needed, but just not that much off the bat. Is more of the bowling team, the ball busters, actually giving it. And we've got a score update from the grounds. It's 32 after 2.
That is one impressive over for the Cane Toads, but not many runs coming off the bat, all thanks to the bowler. I'd be holding my head in shame if I was the bowler. It's an over to forget. I doubt we'll see him again today.
Gavin Andrews, one of his most impressive scores with a strike rate of 311.11.
That is unheard of.
28 from 9. And he's only hit 2 4s. Cop that. Patrick Hansen, very pedestrian with a 4 off 3.
That is magical strike rate. You just don't hear about that in any other games.
And the over before from Nick Ween, 4 wides, a no ball plus 2, a no ball plus 4, a no ball plus 2, a 1, and he finished off with the wide. So that brings Cane Toads none for 32 after 2. And Big Gav goes the cut. He's looking to push for 2. No, but he sticks with the 1. He doesn't get the retirement. Moves to 29 off 10. And bang, straight down the ground. And it's gone for 4. That's what Yarrabilba needs.
No live score, no. They've tried 3 phones.
So the first ball of the over is gone for a boundary. Comes in for the second. Oh, big swing and a miss, and the umpire's called it wide.
Yeah, so the live scores are completely fine, right?
Yeah.
We've tried 3 different phones and nothing.
Nothing.
So it's not a Telstra thing.
No.
It's a... Okay.
What an over, 26.
Okay.
That's a shot, Paddy. You can contact him, Ty. I'm just going to send this to the updates.
Bit of confusion here in the field. Batsman has been running, and it looks like they ran 4, but they actually hit 4 as the... from what it looks like, the fielder actually tried to hit the ball in with the foot over the line. So that's 4 runs to the Cane Toads. And this has been a very a valuable start here from the Yarrabilba Cane Toads. And I think in the previous game, Middle stumped the Bodesert champions of 2021, who actually played with Yarrabilba, could take a few notes from this performance from the Cane Toads.
Patrick Hansen coming off a really good season in local cricket. A couple of centuries he made. Just joining the Cane Toads for champs. Played a few LMS games, part of the Yarrabilba system. Brings Gavin Andrews back on strike. Looking for his single for his retirement of 30.
No, I think that's
No, he's
Gav
asking for a
retired.
drink.
Oh no, he needs a drink. Needs a drink just to hit that 1 run. As Big Fish Callum Whiting brings it out to him. No, he's got himself a change of gloves. Maybe he's bought out 2 right-handed gloves.
I will say that the Cane Toads are in a really good spot here. 40 runs after 3 overs, chasing 80, with Mitch LaPrue in the shed. Mitch LaPrue is by far their best batter, but what's going to happen now is I'm going to put the mockers on him, and he won't last long.
The old commentator's curse. Oh, and he's giving him! He's giving him! Might be the second decision that the umpire's made that's involved Gavin Andrews, and Gav is not happy about that.
And I can pretty much guarantee Gavin will walk off and say I hit it, and 100% he did not hit that.
You know what? I reckon that looked like Braden Luce giving that out.
I reckon on your way, Gav, on your way. Yeah, look at your bat, but you did not hit that, mate.
No, he's calling it too. He's called it.
He's called it.
He's hit it, he reckons. The umpire's giving him out.
Our Catholic school teacher from Logan Village, I think, is trying to call the bluff.
The last ball of the over, and Gav Andrews gets done for LB.
29. 29. Gav.
29. So after 3 overs, the Cane Toads are 1 for 43. And that brings Mitch LaPrue into the non-strikers end with Patrick Hansen to face.
The Cane Toads here, they need 38 from 5 overs. They only need 8 and over. They've started like a house on fire.
Oh, big swing and a miss. It's a
Patrick
dot ball.
tries to slash it into the outfield. Keeper takes it cleanly.
Oh, straight over the umpire's head.
That's a great shot.
And that's
straight down
gone.
the ground, Paddy.
Hansen for 4.
Cane Toads are on fire here. And the Bashir boys are been sitting under that shunshade supporting their local teams all day. And they're right behind the Cane Toads here.
I think we all are, ladies and gentlemen.
No, but we've got to be, as commentators, we've got to be a little bit unbiased. I am from Adelaide, so I will give the Ball Busters a little bit of support.
From Adelaide, there's your problem there, mate. Comes in the bowl. Oh, Patrick, he looks to get... He's looking for two. He's looking for two.
That's an easy two.
And I think he's going to get it.
That's an easy two. Well run, Matty. Well run, Mitchie.
Ooh, and that's a hard throw from the fielder. Into the keeper. The keeper stops it.
No live scores is horrendous because we don't know who the other people are.
And that's a shot there from Patrick, but he's looking to get LePreau on strike. And LePreau taking middle, not that he needs it. He's been around long enough to know where middle stump is.
Mitch, I should have been in Cairns LePreau coming on to strike.
Oh, and he looks to go big.
Looks to go big, a big swing, no ding, and that's a dot ball.
And you know what? LePreau, he's actually brought his missus down to try and show off. And I think that might be the curse here, but he survived the commentator's curse. Let's hope he can survive that one.
He would have been very unhappy if you dragged that onto the stumps after he should have been in Cairns.
Yeah, 100%, because I bet the weather is a lot better in Cairns than it is here in Wollongong and Dapto.
Bit of a score update from the middle. The Cane Toads need 32 from 20, and that is very doable. 8 runs and over with Paddy Hansen and Mitch LePreau at the crease. Paddy Hansen has 21 off 11, and you got Big Bear Brett Sinclair at square leg.
Ooh,
That's
I
a wide.
like that. Big Bear, Brett Sinclair. That's got a ring to it.
Look at the size of the lad.
Mate, he can hit a ball. I've seen him hit a ball. He sent the ball to Malling Street and Malling Park one time. I've seen it happen. Comes in the bowl. Paddy,
Oh,
very
Paddy thinks he's still playing Saturday cricket.
very pedestrian there from Paddy.
Paddy, it's LMS, mate. It's not Saturday cricket, son. Paddy Hansen with 21 off 12.
Oh, and he's gone big!
That's gone.
It's going!
It's going.
But it's plugged!
It's plugged.
It's plugged. Call your funeral directors, ladies and gentlemen. Because it looked like it was 6 foot deep.
That's plugged more. That's plugged more than Selwyn Park in the winter.
Oh,
when there's
stop
been
it.
40 mils of rain.
Stop
It's
it.
plugged.
That looked like it was 6
Off
off
the
the bat.
I mean, there wasn't even a breeze, so Paddy must have chicken wrists.
Oh, and he hits that.
Into the gap again. There probably should have been 2, but Paddy's like, yeah, I'm not
He's
running.
just trundling for a 1. We know LePreau loves a good strike.
We know that Mitch LePreau has it on his bat here, but we don't want to put the knocker on him, do we?
Do we know?
Commentator's curse.
Do we know what bat he's using? Because he's got about 500 of them, and
I think he's using his girlfriend's grey nipples.
There we go. Oh, and he looks to flick that off. He's pushing for 2.
Mitch LePreau will run hard when it's off his own bat. When it was off Paddy's bat, I don't think so.
No, mate, absolutely not.
No, not at all.
Into the keeper, and
Into the over.
that's no. Yes, no. Yes, no. Yes,
Oh,
no.
no, one to come.
No,
One to come.
One to come. Maybe we'll look to see LePreau just push for that single to get back on strike for the next over.
Kanto's here in pink and powder blue.
Oh, he goes for a big
drop
swing.
Catch. Drop catch. Edged. Toe of the bat. Keeper drops it.
Goes to pull cue it, and he drops it.
Not a lot of bounce there. The keeper just came up a little bit quick. Dropped it.
Could have been a very
be a
vital
big
wicket there.
wicket.
Yeah, it could have been.
Mitch LePreau is dangerous. Very dangerous.
Dangerous is his middle name. I've seen his birth certificate.
No, I thought his middle name was Mitch. I should have been in Cairns LePreau.
He should have been in Cairns. As we're just waiting for a score update from the umpire. New bowler comes in.
Oh,
And Paddy looks to
I
go
reckon
for
there
the
was 2
one.
there if Mitchie ran the first one hard, but he's like, yeah, I'm just going to hit bombs. My job is bombs. We maybe should call him Mitch Bombs LePreau.
The bomb. He's either the bomb or he bombs out. Looks to go big, straight down the ground.
Along the ground too.
Along the ground, down to long on, and push gets that single. Paddy straight down to mid on. And now it just looks like they're pushing singles, but I think they're at the stage of the innings where they're allowed to push singles, but they're looking to get it done quick. And Mitchie looks to go big down cow, and he's gone. Mitch LaPrue's gone, and he's filthy with himself. He's slapping his bat on his pads. I think we have to call it. I think it's the commentator's curse.
It was the commentator's curse, Mitchie. If you go back to the hotel and watch this later, it's not our fault, mate.
It really isn't.
No, you should have used your bat instead of the girlfriend's, and that would have gone for 6, mate.
Maybe use her purse next time, mate. That might have sailed over the fence. You should have been in Cairns. He should have been in Cairns.
So next in the bat, we've got Brett, the Big Bear Sinclair.
Sinclair!
And once he is either done, we then coming out to square leg is Benson, the bodybuilding Sparky electrician from Logan Village.
The Sparky, mate. I tell you what, this bloke, he can wire something.
This bloke is ripped, and he gives a lot of people a spark.
And we got a cheer on from the crowd. Sounds like Brisket from the Bashers is cheering on the big rig, the Big Bear, Brett Sinclair. And he's about to face his first ball. Let's hope he doesn't cop the commentator's curse there, Matty, as he comes in the bowl. And he looks to go big first ball, and he gets off the mark. He's looking to push for 2, but he doesn't. He sticks with the single.
I will say the Ballbusters have done very well here to pull it back after the Cane Toads got off to an absolute flyer. 50 after 4, they needed 32 off 20, and they've fallen a heap. Fallen a big heap. They need their hitters to come back and do some damage.
We've just had a score update come in. The Cane Toads require 22 from 10. So Brett needs to go big. Oh, and it's straight through him. The opener, Patrick Hansen, only needs 3 to retire.
Patrick Hansen with 27 off 17. But Brett, the Gentle Giant, the Big Bear, Sinclair, he can hit a bomb as well.
Oh, and he looks...
It's in the gap. Will they take on the big arm from out there from the 7-foot behemoth? No, they won't. This game is going down to the wire.
It really is.
Yeah. My tip.
Oh, Paddy goes big down the ground.
Goes big and hits a bomb for 6.
It's gone. It's 6 runs.
Oh,
That's what they need.
That's what they need, Paddy Hansen.
And I think that's Paddy retired.
Paddy,
it is.
Go get your photo for Mum, Paddy.
Go get your photo for Mum, son. You deserve it.
You can join the Phil Myers Photo for Mum catalogue.
Appreciation Club. And that brings Big Benson into the attack.
No. It's Benson. The bodybuilding electrician.
The bodybuilding.
Logan Village, Trembath.
And the bowler's not happy with himself on that one. There we go. Looks to push.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's not a lot of 2s to be run with Brent, the Gentle Giant, Big Bear, Sinclair.
Oh, mate, I know how he feels. Big bloke like myself, I hate running 2s too. I'd rather just send him over the boundary. But I can never look to doing it as Brett comes in to face the bowler. Oh, straight through him, but it's just missed leg stump. And that looks to be the end of the over. 1 over remaining. It's coming down to the wire.
Yeah, the score hasn't come through yet, but I'm picking there's going to be 13 or 14 required off the last over. So this could be a home run thriller. Imagine your first to champs, and you hit a home run to bring your team home.
All right, score update. Here we go.
13 to tie, 14 to win.
2 for 68 after 7.
The unfortunate retirement of Paddy Hansen has cruelled the innings. It's a power play as well with Peter George, the South Australian, oblique South Australian, coming on to bowl the last over, 14. Edge through slip is my pick for this one. This will come to the boundary for 4 off the edge.
Oh, Benson faces, he goes. Oh, Brett's looking to go. Oh!
There's a 3 on here.
He's
The 3, no.
Oh.
Oh, great running, lads.
probably smart not to go the 3 there.
So the equation is at 12 off 4.
12 off 4.
Yeah. And it actually looks like Benson Trembath is using Phil Myers' Cashmere Willow bat.
Cashmere, he says.
Cashmere.
Cashmere.
Cashmere in the rain.
Cashmere outside, how about that? Oh, edges! It's going, but the grass has held it up. No, he settled for 1.
You could pick it every day of the week that there was going to be an edge.
It could be a blessing in disguise, though. Brett can sometimes, not sometimes, all the time he can deliver. But let's hope that's not a commentator's curse as well there, Matty, because Brett's going to look to go big on this one. What's required there, Matty?
The required is 11 off 3.
11 off 3. This ball needs to be a boundary. He's bashing his bat into the ground hard, comes in the bowl. Oh, he's called it, but it's going to be a leg bye for 1.
And I, for one, can feel that bruise coming tomorrow for the bear.
100%.
Look at it, he's rubbing it. Don't rub it.
Don't rub it, mate. That makes it
Don't
so
rub it.
much worse.
10 off 2, but that looks like that's going to hurt tomorrow.
10 off 2. Benson needs to go big on this one. There needs to be a boundary.
Big, tall George here. He is bowling some heat. No wonder why he played for South Australia.
South Australia. George comes
10
in.
off 2.
Oh, straight through him. It's gone through. It's 4 runs.
It's bowled him. It's bowled him.
It's bowled him.
Oh, Leslie Neal.
Oh,
Leslie Neal has to hit this for a home run.
oh, I thought he edged it. I didn't
No.
see the bails come
No.
off.
What you heard was the ball hitting the stump.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Big Les. Big Les they call him, but he's the shortest guy in the comp.
He's not as short as Evan Gudge.
Oh, Gudgy. Shout out to Gudgy.
Shout out to Evan the Cane-Toed Gudge, who's probably watching this stream.
Big Les, he's coming in. He's coming in. He's got the whole weight of the team on his shoulders. I don't think I've ever seen him hit a 6, but he needs to go big on this one. And he's feeling the pressure too. You can see it. And just as George gets his field set, 3 on one side, 3 on the other, has not elected to go power play.
No power play required. I think this is going to hit the stumps and Les will be on his way for a golden. That's my pick.
Oh, he's gone. He's tried to go big, but he's cut it to point.
Cut it to point. And the Cane-Toads have been valiant in defeat. They've scored 72 from their 8 overs at 9 and over, but the wicket of Mitch LaPrue, that hurt. That seriously hurt their chances. It was a valiant effort. But the ball busters from South Australia, champion effort.
It looked like they were in with a real chance after that second over was bowled with Gav Andrews getting on about 20 in that over. And not all off his bat, though.
Gav, Mr. Well, what do we got? 7-run victory to the ball busters. 7 runs. Great game. Great game.
And that sends the Cane-Toads home.
Unfortunate. I mean, but when you look at it, Brent, the gentle giant, Big Bear Sinclair, 2 off 5, that hurt the Cane-Toads.
It really did,
They
because
needed to get bat on ball.
he usually performs a lot better than that, but I think just it's the Cane-Toads' first Oz champs.
Bat on ball. Bat on ball is what you need.
That's it. So as we come to an end here,
Our next game up, let me check the next game up is Melbourne Elam versus the Defender Squad from Cairns.
the Defender Squad.
The Defender Squad.
Shout out to the Defender Squad, though, making it all the way down from Cairns. That's whether they drove, whether they flew.
That's a cracking effort.
It's a cracking effort. And that's what Oz Champs is all about. So the game is finished here, ladies and gentlemen. The Cane-Toes have been beaten, and the Ball Busters will go through.